Hello, welcome to my channel. We are Blueprint Design and I'm Nikhil, and today we are going to design an interactive menu bar but with a micro animation. There's a subtle animation or like a flowing in sort of thing with the menu items. It's really subtle and that's what we're looking for. I'm fairly new to YouTube and I like sharing my knowledge and skills with the community. So if you like what you see, do subscribe to our channel and like and share this video. The more you share, the more people this will be shown to. So let's get started. We are in Adobe XD, and for this tutorial I chose a previous project of mine where I designed the mobile app for Trader Joe's along with a treasure hunt game called Lobster Hunt. I also did a case study on Trader Joe's and how it compares to its competitors and how it can improve with the help of technology. So if you're interested in going through the case study, I'll also add a link to this project in the description. So this is the home page or the home screen for the Trader Joe's app, and where right off the bat we have different categories of products to choose from and browse through. So this is essentially a scroll group with more items hidden on the right side, and the same applies to this beverages category as well. I'm going to quickly create a copy of this screen where we are going to show the overflowing menu bar. And so I'm going to select the rectangle tool. You can press the shortcut R on your keyboard, and I'm going to make a rectangle. I am going to quickly take the Trader Joe's logo, which I think would be more useful. Alright, again going back to the type tool, I'm going to make the menu items. I'm going to quickly create a repeat grid to add all the other categories. Alright, now I am going to slightly indent the categories, and I want to add the accordion so the user can minimize the category list if they need to. And similarly, I'm also going to add some more menu items like the store list, different recipes, social media, and FAQs. You can add more as well, for example privacy policy, careers section if you want to. Ideally we would like to make different states for when the accordion group is open and closed, so all these items will be hidden when the accordion is closed, but for the sake of this video we're going to keep it open. Let me add one more category really quickly. So now the basic overflow menu is ready, but when the overflow menu is open we want the home screen to have a shadow so that the menu is highlighted. So I am going to quickly duplicate the rectangle by pressing Command or Control D on your computer. I'm going to move this all the way to the right and have it cover the entire screen. In the layers panel, I'm going to place this below the overflow menu background and remove the border, have the color set to complete black, and then set the opacity. I also added this icon for closing the overflow menu. Alright, this looks good. In the layers panel, I'm going to quickly group everything together. So you can use the shortcut Command or Control G on your keyboard and name the group Overflow Menu. I'm going to quickly rearrange all the items inside the group and speed up this process. Once we have the overflow menu design ready on this artboard, I'm going to copy the entire overflow menu and paste it on the original home screen. The reason we're doing this is if we go to the prototype tab, there is an interaction type called overlay for such type of menus. But for the micro interaction that we are looking for, we're going to use auto animate. So to use auto animate, we really need to have the layers with the same names on both the artboards for Adobe XD to recognize the layers and animate them on different screens. I'm going to make a different video on the type of animations, so stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. Going back to the design tab, on the original home screen, we want the overflow menu to slide in from the left. I'm going to select the entire overflow menu and just slide it to the left so all the contents go off the screen. For the shadow, I want it to stay in place, and I'm just going to reduce the opacity to 0 so we don't see it. When really we play this animation, we are going to see the home screen itself, but now we need to wire it up. So let's quickly jump back to prototyping tab and select the menu bar or the hamburger menu. Now when I click on the hamburger menu, we want the overflow menu to show up. I'm going to keep the easing to ease out and select the duration to 1 second. We also want to be able to close out the overflow menu. So when we click on the close icon, we want to go back to the home screen. We're going to preserve the previous settings for the interaction. So when we play this, the overflow menu does slide nicely from the left, but we are not seeing that interaction, that micro animation yet. So we're going to do that now. The secret to making that micro animation is, instead of having all the items lined up, we're also going to move them to the left so they have a larger distance to slide. So I'm going to move the items in a step manner, so each of the items towards the bottom has a longer distance to cover, and thus we get that smooth sliding micro animation. So this is the secret to that micro animation that we were talking about. Saving my progress, I'm going to quickly see what we have. And there you go. You see that smooth micro animation of the individual items sliding in nicely. Now if you want to take this further, you can also individually align each of the categories so they smoothly slide in, or you can also make this category a component and add different states for the accordion. One more idea would be to actually have the close icon designed with the hamburger menu, so the hamburger menu itself appears to animate into the close icon. But we'll do that in the future videos. So that's really it. Thank you so much for following along the tutorial. I've added the links below in the description if you want to see the case study I did for Trader Joe's. We also have an Instagram account where we share a lot about UX research and design, and feel free to send your designs for reviewing or suggestions. And if you would like to have a specific tutorial, do let us know in the comment section. We'd love to do so. So please do subscribe to our channel, as we are going to be making more such videos in the future. Thank you so much.